All right, let's see what we have here. Market open. So over here on the right, we're trading micro E-mini S&P. This is a 15-minute chart. Over here on the left, I have 1,000 tick chart, which I'm going to use for entries and whatnot. Um, this is actually the demo account right now. I just opened a NinjaTrader account yesterday, just Sunday, and I put an ACH of 5,000, but I think it's going to take a couple days to hit. So until then, I'm going to trade in the demo account. You can see here. I took a couple trades messing around the other day trying to figure it out, so that's why that is. But then I tried to reset it to 5,000, which is what's going to be in my real account. Um, Whenever the money comes in. Um, so yeah, this is going to be my first day ever trading. Well, at least trading futures. I've done like stocks and, tried to day trade, invest, a gazillion other things. So this is basically just going to be um, my video journal uh, to see if I can figure out what the hell I'm doing and one day be profitable. Um, Looks like we immediately filled this gap from last time trading ended on the futures. This is Sunday night right here when it opens back up again. Um, I wonder if a lot of people knew that this was going to happen, this gap fill. I hear that that's pretty common. Um, yeah, so let me see here. I don't have the time close here. Let me see if I can view settings. Bar countdown. I'm going to enable this. Save. So now I can see right here how much longer this candle has. So the first 15 minutes about to close. In another minute or so, it's dropping pretty significantly. So it's about to hit. I only have a couple indicators. I have the VWAP right here, and it's whatever the default settings are when you click it. So I didn't do anything there. And then over here, um, VWAP's there, but then I also have the MACD set up here. Um, Default settings as well. So I don't know if I'll ever change those things. I just don't know enough about it right now. Let's see this thing close. So it came here, hit this. So what my plan is if this stays positive, the MACD stays positive on the 15-minute chart, and this, let's see, we got kind of the bounce here. if this comes back around here again, I'll probably put in a buy order um, and try and catch this retest of the VWAP. I'm trying to be very mechanical because I don't want to have to think about a lot of things other than the entry. Like I want to nail the entry and then not do anything else. So I have kind of these automated tradings. So once I enter, there'll be a stop loss 40 ticks away and a take profit 40 away, and then that'll kind of be that. So I'm actually gonna hit um, let's see what happens here. So over here we have this crossing. It's not like this huge volume red candle, but we had this one, but that was pre-market. So this is the only one that matters. So yeah, so I wasn't paying attention. I should have hit that when I said I was going to. Um, so I was late, not paying attention, so didn't get the best entry. Um, we'll see how this plays out. We're either going to go back up and hit the high of the day, or I'll get stopped out um, right there. So I don't think I have my P&L showing anywhere. Oh wait, here it is right here. So I'm just doing one contract because again, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So we're just kind of gonna see how this plays out. Um, a 20 tick stop loss on this instrument, I think, is like $20, $25, something like that. Actually, no, I think it's like 12.50. Let me see. I have I got Claude up here. I was asking some questions. Um, let's say 20 tick MES. Yeah, so 25 bucks would be the loss, and then 40 is 50. So it looks like we're moving. I'm actually not going to move the stop loss, which maybe is something that I'll play with in the future. But right now, like I said, I'm trying to be mechanical because I, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not trying to introduce more complexion. I'm just gonna try and nail these entries and then move on. See, I would have, had I entered where I said I was going to fucking enter, which was right here, but then I was playing around and looking at the other chart and I missed it, I'd be out of this trade already. Um, hopefully this reaches there and I get out, but it would have been nice because I would have been out already. Um, but I didn't. So that's what I get um, for fucking around. Hopefully it still hits it. Um, It'd suck if it came all the way back down. Um, but we'll see. My take profit is before the high, so hopefully it gets there. Rally. So I got in at 85.50 and now we're at 95.50. Well, my take profit's at 95.50. No, I got in at 80 and my take profit is at 95. So that's 15 bucks movement. God, this thing is inching. Just get me out of the trade. Get me out of the trade. Boom. Okay. I'm happy about that. Um, yeah. So that would be, let me see, how do I go to, all right, so here we got my orders. So let's see what we have here. I got in here at 6285.50 and then I got out at 6295.50. Yeah, $10. That's what I was that's why I thought that's what I was trying to get. Yeah, so I got $10 move or 10-point move. Let me use the right lingo. 10 points um at $1.20 or $5 a point. Yeah, so 50 bucks. Um 50 bucks right there. Let's see. Yeah, same thing. Um cash history. How does this why doesn't it show my bump up? Um, account balance history. Oh, that was from before. Oh, well, you can kind of see it because before I started trading today, it was 264 from me messing around last night in the demo account, and then now it's 215. So you can see that what is performance? Oh shit! I didn't even realize this was a thing. So trades today. So it's 43.75. I guess if you take out the commission. I'm on the free plan, so the commission is whatever. It was 380 for two trades, so that means I got charged $1.40 for each trade. Oh no, this is four trades because this is counting last night. Yeah, these losing trades from I don't know whenever before I started messing around. I wonder if you could reset the demo account so it doesn't have all my test trades in it from yesterday. But this is pretty cool. Yeah, so this is NinjaTrader. I just Googled which ones was kind of the best for futures. This was one of them. So I just picked it. I've never tested out anything else. So this is all I got. Um, but yeah, I like this. This is interesting because I have, um, what's that app for journaling your trades? TradeZilla, which you can put stuff in. I guess this just aggregates it. You can't really look at trade by trade, so I think I'll keep using TradeZella. Let's see what's going on here on the charts. Oh yeah, that was a decent entry. Um, so right now, I don't have anything to do as far as trade wise, because I like to get my entries near the VWAP. Um, so there's not too much for me to do until we get somewhere close to here again. Um, I'm not going to chase anything up or move around because that's usually how I end up losing money. At least when I've traded stocks and stuff like that in the past. So I presume I'm only going to get a couple opportunities a day, if that. I do have a strategy for kind of when things are moving sideways in a channel to kind of just fade the extremes. So if something trades in a channel for a while, I can play around in there. But that's what I was playing with last night. Um, so yeah, uh, start getting texts for work. Okie dokie. So let me see what we got here. Um, yeah, I guess my rules are pretty strict, and I don't have a lot of plays. Um, but I think if you look here on the side, like these big gaps, I think it's where you can expect price to just go from like here to here because there wasn't a lot of volume when it was in here. So if it drops here, I think that's what these mean, these ranges, and what this is all for. So I think this is probably gonna like drop to down here once it hits. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But then let's say we get down close to here. The question is, do I get back in again? Let's look over here on the 15. We got a minute and a half left. We got up to where we closed last trading day. Um, this is a decent volume candle, still above the zero on the MACD. So this might just be a nice little pullback and entry to get back in. But again, I'm not interested till it gets closer. So previously in my trading, I would get in right here. I would be like, all right, this seems like a decent pullback. I see a green candle, and then I would get in right here. Um, I'm not going to do that. Maybe it will work out and we'll just go back up. But historically, I'm always early and eager to get into a move, and it always bites me in the ass. And it's like if you're using stop losses, being early is just as bad as being wrong, except you get stopped out, and then of course the price moves in your direction. So you're just like, shit, I was right, but you were early, so you were kind of wrong, and you get stopped out. And so that's happened to me a million times. So I'm just not going to do it. Plus, I got one good trade on the day, so that's awesome. Maybe I'll get one more. 10 o'clock now. I'm probably just going to look at this for another 30 minutes tops. Let's see, 15-minute candle close. So we're starting a new one. See if this thing goes up or just fakes people out. Uh-oh. Decent volume on this bar. Goes down. So yeah, it's like I was saying, like if this keeps coming down, this is typically where I would always have entered. I would have entered like here. It would have gone up like a tiny fraction, and then it would have come down. Right now I'd be in a loss column. And then right now I'd be like, fuck, I was wrong. And then I would probably sell for a loss, like right here. So typically that's how all my past trades would have operated. These down here is like everything. So it looks like everything is negative right now. Nasdaq's down. Yeah, this is down a tiny bit. So let's see. So I would need my stop loss. So my stop loss is going to be $5 basically. So in order for my stop loss to be below here-ish, let's say if I wanted my stop loss to be at 800 or 80, 62.80, I couldn't get in until 65. So I could get in right here basically. So maybe it goes back up. So this could have been my earliest entry, and then my stop loss would have ended up down here, which is I guess fairly safe. Um, so yeah, so if we come back down here again, I'll get in an entry. But if not, then I missed the ride. Maybe 62.84. Um, so we'll see. If we come down here, maybe I'll get another trade. Uh, long as things still look decent over here. So how much time do we got left? We're at a new bar. We got 10 minutes left over here. So first 15 minute, strong red. Second, we had to get green, but now we're starting to pull back. Yeah, like I said, if we come down a little bit more, maybe I'll get back in. The good thing is, since we got the first trade and I'm up, if I lose a second trade, I'm still profitable on the day. Although, I'll wipe out half my gains or whatever. But that's okay. So maybe we do bounce from here. Yeah, it would have been okay for me to get in right here, but that's kind of pushing it. My stop loss would have been kind of right under the VWAP, and that gets close. So let's see what we got here. We're starting to move back up. Maybe that was the trade. Now we're moving back up. Let me see. It's not super strong. It doesn't really look like we're moving. We're just grinding a bit. So here it is, 10:05, 10:06, and it's like there's no direction. It's like 15 minutes up, 15 minutes down, 15 minutes up, and now we're just sitting here. If you did the night trading session, this could have been big to get that gap up. But I wonder if there's always a gap in futures over the weekend, or if it ever like opens up close. Maybe it's like stocks and it's just, it happens sometimes. Okay, now it looks like we're pushing. But if we look over here, I guess, let me see, we're at about the halfway point. This volume candle, about half. So maybe we're pushing now. 52. Yeah, see, if I had gotten in right here, 85.75, then I'd be looking for 85 or 95.75. That'll be right here. So that will be close. Maybe it'll hit that in time. Looks like we're creeping up. The ES is down 0.12%. It was 0.15 not too long ago. See, volume's starting to fade. See, we're about 2/3 through this candle, or yeah, 2/3 through this 15-minute candle, and we're maybe halfway, half as much volume as the previous candle. Here it is, 10:10, which means this push isn't, there's not a lot of conviction behind this green candle, because that's what AI tells me when I ask it. I mean, we're still in fairly bullish territory according to this MACD, but it's not like over here. See, if I was trading over here, see the gap widening, even though we're below the VWAP. But this is because there's volume, so there's not a lot of volume here, so it's not that important. It's widening again. One thing, if I had gotten in right here, I'd be so anxious. Just like, damn it, why didn't you go up $2 more? Yeah, so come back down. Not getting too much action. Just so far away from here, I don't really have any good trades. I mean, within the rules that I imposed on myself. So I'm probably only going to sit at this computer for another 10 minutes, 20 minutes max, and then I'll probably be done. Like just one trade today, which is fine. This is a demo account anyway. I made 50 fake dollars. I guess if I was trading on like the 1 minute or something, I could have more stuff, but that gets nerve wracking. Just looking at this. So, you know what I can do? Let me. Log into TradeZilla. I got a bunch of stuff in here from trading stocks and shit the other week. I was just messing around with some other type things. I did pretty decent for like the 2-3 weeks that I was doing this, but it's just not really what I want to do. So I'm actually gonna come in here and I'm gonna clear everything and just start new with this um, whatever journey. I think go back here. I think now that I was using trading in Fidelity. Oh, look what I just missed. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Oh no, what did I say I would come in at? I said 84. I want this, it's $5. So 80, 85. Yeah, just touched where I could have got back in. Oh well, it's okay. I was doing something else showing you guys something. Anyway, it's a demo account. So anyway, that's a lesson learned when you're trading. Pay attention. Know what I'm saying? what you're doing. I could have put in a limit order before. Yeah, I probably should have did that instead of, if I'm gonna watch away, I could have put in the limit, and I could have put it at, that 80, what was I saying, 85, and then that would have got me in right there. Anyway, for next time. For next time. And I'll push up. Well, even though I didn't execute the trade, let's see if this gets to 95, then we would have known the trade that I was planning on putting in would have hit, and that could have given me two good trades on the day. But you snooze, you lose. Fucking around trying to open up TradeZilla. So I'm assuming that's going to hit 95. Get up there. Get up there. Just so I can say that I would have gotten it. Oh, look how close that is. Is that like one tick away? What's the high? 25, 50, 50 cents away. I'm sure that'll hit. So that could have been $100 if I was paying attention. Boom, yep, hit it. Boom, hit it. So, damn, I don't know if I would have gotten filled there, to be honest with you, though. Actually, yeah, it dipped right under there. So maybe I probably would have got filled with just one contract. But damn, that would have been perfect. It would have hit right here, and then boom for the second trade. Very similar to the first trade from here to there. But again, the first trade, remember I missed it. I said I wanted to get close to here, missed it, entered up here, got that second trade. I said I would get in at 85 because I would put my stop loss at 80, uh, which is out of the chop, out of the range. It would have been pretty safe. And then I would have got hit up here. So I'd say that's pretty good for day one. I'm going to give myself those two trades, um, even though I didn't make the second one. I have it on record that I planned on taking it, and then my dumbass left the screen, and the move was made. Anyway, what I was going to try and look at was uploading um, uploading trades like automatically because I know they have that here. I just don't know where it is exactly. Oh, it's because I selected this generic template. Yeah, so NinjaTrader is on here. Let me save this. Let me see what happens now. Well, I wonder if they let me do the demo stuff though. Type still manual. Auto sync. type of account? Demo. What's today? July 14, 2025. Import as limitation. Proceed to trade evade. I don't have that. Oh, you know what? I'll do this later. That's for another day. Okay, I'm happy. I'm logging out here. First trade of the day, got in at 628, 62855. Got out 10 points higher for 50 bucks minus commission. Second would be trade of the day, but I missed it because I switched tabs. It was gonna be 62.85 and an out at 62.95. So that'd have been 100 bucks, two profitable trades for day one. Uh, Pretty happy with that, considering very, very new at this, and I'm just testing out kind of these new rules and stuff. All right, well, I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe my account will be funded tomorrow, and then I'll see about that. Look at that going now. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Awesome. Thanks. Hopefully, guys, you come back. I'm just going to be recording my trades. Uh, I I literally know almost nothing. But if you feel you're in the same boat and you just want to follow along, feel free to like and subscribe, and hopefully that'll keep me disciplined with recording my trades. All right, I'm logging out.